Hello and welcome to another anime lore and theory video. I'm Shergog, your host, and today we are going to take a closer look at solo leveling. And I will explain some basic stuff before we're going to take a closer look at the shadow soldiers of Jin-woo the next time. But before we're going to take a closer look at any of this, let me quickly thank my patrons for supporting this channel, as well as say thanks to all users of the YouTube thanks function for making one-time donations. And with that said, let's get to the topic at hand. Now, first things first, solo leveling is different from many other anime. It's not the animated version of a Japanese comic or manga, but rather of a manhwa, a Korean comic. And to be more specific, it's a webtoon, a type of manhwa illustrated in a way that makes it easy to scroll through on a smartphone. However, even the webtoon is not the original source, though it served as inspiration for the art style and for the character design, because solo leveling is actually based on a written story, similar to how Overlord, Mushoku Tensei or Konosuba are based on similar web stories. But in this case, it was written in Korean. And the reason solo leveling is called solo leveling is that Sang Jin-woo is the only hunter who can actively level up. However, this isn't entirely true, as a smaller number of regular hunters is lucky enough to experience another sort of power boost, a so-called reawakening, which can significantly increase their strength, and the extent of this boost varies from hunter to hunter. With that said, regular hunters cannot gather experience points to level up or to actively control the awakening process. It's basically based solely on luck as far as they are concerned. And now you might have asked yourself, what are dungeons and what are hunters? Well, in solo leveling 10 years ago, portals began to appear that led to other pocket dimensions filled with monsters. And if these pocket dimensions are not cleared, a dungeon break at the end of the 7th day will occur, releasing the monsters into the world. And this is a huge problem, because the monsters are not only superhumanly strong, but also invulnerable to conventional weapons, like artillery and rockets. Only hunters, humans with magical powers and special abilities, can defeat them. And in the world of solo leveling, hunters are not just employees of guilds, because the emergence of these magical humans transformed society at large, on many levels, because due to their immense strength and power, they became a significantly important geopolitical factor and a military force to be reckoned with. And a single S-rank hunter can elevate the status of an entire country from an insignificant state to a globally respected political power. And just like in video games, a guild system formed around them. Since monsters drop magical crystals from which magical weapons and items can be forged, also a fantasy economy has emerged, and technology and magic were basically fused together in some cases during the time span of 10 years to create advanced devices, and such a advanced magical device also keeps the mother of the protagonist Sang Jin-woo alive. And this is the reason why he, despite being the weakest hunter in the world, risked his own life, day in and day out, to pay for the medical bills. And then he entered a double dungeon and acquired an interface known as System that lets him level up. And finally, a fun fact. The reason Sang Jin-woo initially seemed weaker and almost devoid of magical power when he was scanned again after his very special reawakening is the following. His special awakening resetted his strength level to the lowest possible value. However, this gave him the opportunity to level up as he wished. And this also rewarded and of course sometimes forced him to actively train and grow. And with that said, now it's your turn. What do you think about Sang Jin-woo, about solo leveling, and of course about this video? Let me know it down in the comment sections. And while you type, I say thank you very much for watching, thanks to all of my patrons for supporting this channel, and as usual, have a nice day.